and welcome back to my channel. And today we want to do something different, and I want to show you some cheap Amazon wigs I own, and most of them are still available. And yes, I just want to test them out for you so you can see how they look, how they feel, and how they feel I will tell you. And yes, and I will also tell you which one loses the most hair. I have 5 different wigs, and without further talking, let's get into it. Oh, the first wig is this one, the long blonde balayage kind of wavy wig. And it goes from a slightly ashy blonde to a light platinum blonde and has cute little waves. It was a little bit more wavy as I bought it. And for the prices, I will, if the wigs are still available, I will put a price anywhere here on the screen. And yes, this one is not as shiny as most cheap wigs are, because it is synthetic hair, but it looks more natural because you have this little more matte tone to it. But of course you want to see how it looks on me, I guess. And I'm sorry if the wig cap isn't perfect, but it's just for the video and not for going out, so I didn't clip it. So yeah, I don't know if it is kind of in the middle. Yeah, looks like it. So yes, that is what the wig looks like on. That's from behind. I think the length is pretty cool and decent. I think this one was only 26 euros, so it's pretty cheap and you get a lot of hair for that. I already used this wig in a shooting, a photo shoot, not a shooting, as you may misunderstand. The only thing I really dislike is the, what's that? The hairline looks kind of fake, and also the scalp is, this part here and this one looks just kind of fake, so you can tell it's a wig. I know that when I wear it, I would style it a little, like, also it's really annoying that I have lip gloss on and the hair gets stuck. I would style it like this, clip something behind, so it's like more like this, so it looks a little bit more natural. Or you could also just make it backwards. You could also cut it. I didn't do that because I wanted to style it, because look, it looks like this when I don't put it back here. So I would always put it back here because I am really easily annoyed by hair or by necklaces and stuff like that. So I would just style it in another way. So yes, let me know what you think. As I said, I think it's a pretty cool wig and you get what you pay for. I think also a little bit more because it hasn't this fake sheen to it. And yes, that's the first wig. How do you like me in blonde? So up to the next. Oh, the first wig, by the way, doesn't lose a lot of hair. So I have this wig brush. It's for wigs and synthetic wigs and real hair wigs. And yes, this first one doesn't lose a lot of hair. This one loses a little bit more of hair, and as you can see, it's a whole lot of contrast. Now it's a deep dark black one, and this is the amount of hair it lost while brushing it for the video, because my cats decided to throw them over, as cats do, and they were a little bit wiggly and yes, a little bit tangled. And also this wig is a little bit harder to brush than the first blonde wig, and I bought this one for a Wednesday costume, actually not especially for that, but I used it for a Wednesday costume last year, no, the year before. And yes, it's black. It has waves and curves in the bottom. It's also a longer wig, not as long as the first one, but also longer. And this one has this sheen to it. I meant it's pretty shiny, so it's most of the real hairs we see aren't that shiny, so you can easily tell that it's a wig. So, but for now, I will try it on. And yes, I know there are maybe better ways to put wigs on, but yeah, I hope the wig cap is showing. I won't do it perfectly. And by the way, none of these came with this lace part you have in front sometimes, in the front of the wig sometimes. So yes, I hope it's in the middle. I don't have a mirror here. That was pretty stupid to start a video without a mirror in the room. But yes, it is what it is. Yes, that's the second wig, the whole black one. That's the length of the wig, I hope you can see. And yeah, my hair is also pretty long, so you might see a bump here or there. And yes, you can braid these curly hair, but yeah, it doesn't look as Wednesday as I wanted it to be. And also this one has the same problem as the previous one, because it just goes straight here and then into curls and has this straight line on top of the scalp, and it makes it just look fake in my opinion. So maybe next time I want to wear it or style it, I would cut some bangs or a little bit like a, to make it more natural looking. Or of course you could also style it, put it back and make a tail in the back, or just clip it here with clips, yeah, hair clips. So yes, that's the second wig. This one feels also less quality. I don't know the exact price, but as I said, if they are still available, I will put a price up here anywhere. And it feels a little bit cheaper than the first one. Yeah, that's my opinion. But overall, for a costume, or if you style it a little bit, I would say you could wear it out. So up to the next. The third wig is one of my favorites. It's this pink, light pink bob, curly bob wig with a fringe. And I really like this one. This was my first wig, by the way. And yes, let's put it on, I would say. This one is also a little bit more on the matte side. It's a little bit shiny, but not too much. So it is synthetic, but looks a little bit more like real hair than the previous one. But also it's a colored wig, so yeah. So I don't know if I will get this straight without a mirror, because it's not that easy to not have a mirror right here. And my cats are playing. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, the fringe is a little bit messy. Yeah, the fringe is a little bit messy, but you can see what I wanna do. Yeah, it's a little bit kind of rock and roll, punk, e-girl, edgy style. It's not perfect by any means. Sorry. It's not perfect by any means, but I think you get what I want to show you. And I really love it. The only downside is it has a little bit less hair here, so you could see kind of like the cap from the wig where the hairs are stitched into. And you could see a little bit of bumps if you have bumpy hair underneath. So yes, but overall, I really love this wig. I don't know what you think. Of course, I also put my makeup on to match this wig, so maybe I'm a bit biased. But yes, for cute styles, artsy styles, or photo shootings, I think it it's a pretty cute wig. What do you think? And this one also doesn't lose a lot of hair when you brush it, so that's a plus. And I think it was around about 20 or 25 euros, so also pretty affordable. So up to the next. So the next wig is this one, which is a black and red colored one, also with a fringe and curly hair. As you can tell, since I don't have curly hair myself, I tend to buy wigs with curly hair. Yeah, and with colors I don't have, because I never colored my hair in any other color. So yes, that's a little guilty pleasure of me, to be wanting to have these colors but not committing to it completely. So I buy wigs. As you can see, this wig is a little bit messed already, because I wore it once or twice, and this one is the one that loses the most hair you can imagine, and it really thinned out over the time I have it, because I had to brush it since it was tangled. But when you brush it, you get this much of hair out with one session, and it doesn't even look remotely like I bought it new. So it still looks a little bit messy, but I had to stop some time, because yeah, I would have lost all the hair. So this one is, in my opinion, the most cheaply made wig, because it loses so much hair and it tangles so easily. Actually, it tangles while you put it on. So maybe for this kind of color, I should invest something. But yeah, I really love the black and red. You know, for everyone who follows me, I love black and red as a combination. And I really love edgy hairstyles. So yes, let's put it on. And hope that I will make it right. And again, the fringes are kind of long always. I don't know why that is. And yeah, that's actually the biggest concern I have with wigs with a fringe, because I don't know if I have an especially small forehead. I wouldn't say so myself, but here's my hairline, and actually the wig should sit here, but then the fringe goes down to my nose or my mouth even. And how am I supposed to see anything now? So yeah, I would definitely cut the fringe a little or style it. It looks like I'm the most emo e-girl ever. But yes, all in all, I love these curls when they are not tangled. And I love the color. But it also has this really cheap sheen to it, so you really see that it's synthetic hair. And although the wig, it's kind of like here is so much extra fabric. I know you can tighten it, but it's still so much extra fabric up here. And yes, all in all, I think it's not the best quality of wig, this one. So this is how it looks from behind. But yes, how do you like me with this color? So with the color combination of red and black. Also in consideration of my gothic style videos, this would pretty much fit the theme, I would say. But yes, all in all, I just look like a band member from an emo band. Up to the last wig. So the last wig is this amber colored one. And actually this is my dream hair color. I love reddish hair, but I don't like those light or so light colors. And this is kind of more natural. Yeah, I really love this color. And this one was also the most expensive wigs from the ones I have. And it also has this madness, not the crazy kind of madness, but it's kind of matte, not shiny, as the previous wig one. And it has a layered haircut. It's the only one that doesn't have curls, if anyone noticed, but it has this layered haircut that goes into this and tries to look a little bit more natural, so to say. Yes, and it also has a kind of fringe. I don't know why I only have, no, I don't only have, but why I have 3 wigs with fringes, because I had a fringe as I was younger, but it didn't really suit me, I guess. But yeah. I don't know in which direction it should go. I don't know if it's in the middle, but yeah. As always, the fringe is a little bit long on me, especially, I think. And yes, I don't know how to style it right away without a mirror. I use my phone case as a mirror right now, so that's not the best option. But yes, I hope it looks kind of like it should sit where it sits. It sits where it should be. What the fuck? Oh, I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube, I guess. Yeah, but I hope you get the idea. Why is this so long? Yeah. I try to move it a little so you can see me again. So yes, this is the wig with the amber colored hair and the matte sheen to it. And yes, this is what it looks like from behind. I think it's a pretty decent wig because, yeah, I like that it's styled already. And of course, with the fringe in the front, I always could cut it a little bit lower so I don't have to be blindsided by my own hair. But for now, what do you think? Which one is your favorite? Which color do you think suits me the best? And yes, I hope I could, and this one doesn't lose any hair or just a few hairs, so it's pretty good price. And yes, what you get. You get real good stuff for what you paid for. So I think this is the best wig in comparison with what you get and what you pay. But yeah, let me know which one did you like the most and would you wear any of these, and I hope I could help you a little bit. So I think Amazon cheap wigs aren't the worst. So I expected worse for the money I paid. And yes, all in all, I would say you can get lucky with a cheap wig on Amazon, but you also can get what you pay for, a cheap wig that loses a lot of hair and shines like hell. So yes, that's my overall conclusion. Verdict? Yeah, I think. But yes, verdict, never mind. The conclusion of all of this. So I hope I see you in the next one, and for the next week I will also make a fashion video again. Maybe it could be that I won't be able to make it till Friday, and I'm also on holidays then the weekend, so maybe you have to wait 2 weeks. But yeah, I hope you can get over this and I hope that you will wait 2 weeks. And yes, for now, I hope you can tell that I'm a little bit better now. I was pretty sick this week, and yes, now I'm feeling a lot better, and I hope you feel good too. And I wish you a nice weekend and have a good time, and see you in the next one. Bye!